My name is JT Lawson. I am the lead trainer for Make Your Dog Epic, and I own all of the Oklahoma locations. Training with us, you need absolutely no experience. We will do all of the training with you. It's hands-on learning, so you're not sitting in front of a computer watching videos and stuff. You will be learning as you're training dogs, and it'll be all hands-on training, so no experience required. How much you get paid depends on the position that you are in. So we are one of the highest paid trainers in America. We pay our people well because I want you to reach your goals. So it's the opposite of a dead-end job. So you can work your way up as fast or as slow as you want. So you can start as a kennel tech or boarding school trainer, and then you can move up to lessons. You can move up to that's one-on-one lessons, or you can be in sales, or you can manage locations. Or if you want to own and Make Your Dog Epic location, we can help you get there too. It is literally the opposite of a dead-end job. You can move up as fast as you want. If you want to make six figures training dogs, you can make six figures training dogs. You just have to move up through the ranks, and we'll get you there as fast as you want. You just have to be diligent. You have to show up on time. Dependability is the best ability, and if you're coachable and you show up on time, we'll get you to whatever your goals are. So what you do during the day depends on the position you have. So if you are a boarding school trainer, you are with dogs all day. Or if you are a kennel trick trainer, you are with dogs all day. Sometimes you do take-home lessons where you're with clients. If you are a one-on-one lesson trainer, you are training the clients and the dogs. So it's half dog training, half human training. I'll let you guess which one's harder. Or if you're in sales, you're doing the sales all day, so you're doing that first consultation, and you're helping people reach their goals. So we just are set out to serve people, and that is your goal of that, is helping serve them and get them to their goals and get them more freedom through dog training. Or you can manage locations, so that entails managing people, also managing clients. After that, if you want to be a location owner, that entails a lot, but we can work through that once you get there. Employees love working for Make Your Dog Epic because, one, you get to bring your dog to work. That's awesome. You get to train your dog, so you'll have one of the best trained dogs in the United States if you want. I can show you how to get to any level of training that you want to get to. We also do events like the Tulsa Drillers or the Tulsa Oilers or the Tulsa Oilers hockey or football, same name, different teams. We do events, we do home shows, we do all sorts of stuff. You can do that. You also get to work with dogs all day, and nonetheless you get to serve clients and get them to their goals. But a lot of these clients, they get dogs to have a better life, but it ends up the dog's holding them hostage, and you get to be the one to help them get out of that and help them have a well-trained dog, and it can literally be life-changing for some people. So it's a very rewarding job, and you can get as far as you want to with the job. If you're interested, go to makeyourdogepic.com. You can hit that Now Hiring button and fill out that form. We'll give you a call about setting up an interview. We are always hiring because we are always growing. We are super excited to work with you, and hopefully we accept you onto the team.
All right, Make Your Dog Epic Nation, welcome to another exciting Make Your Dog Epic podcast. And on today's broadcast, we're talking about what happens once you start working at makeyourdogepic.com. So once you apply, what does that look like? Once you're onboarded, what does that look like? And here to talk about it is the man, the myth, the legend, the man who runs all of the Make Your Dog Epic business in the state of Oklahoma, JT Lawson. Welcome onto the show. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Oh, yeah.
So yesterday, we interviewed for some great candidates, and I just wanted to ask you, for anybody out there who's thinking about applying, they're looking at maybe working at Make Your Dog Epic, what are you looking for from the people that you hire at makeyourdogepic.com?
Yeah, so you don't need any dog training experience. So we will train you, and it's paid training. It's very hands-on. You're not going to be sitting in front of a computer learning about the dog training. You're going to be hands-on training, and then we're just looking for people who are coachable, they show up on time, and are diligent. And if you have those three things, you will be very successful, because we can train anyone to train dogs, but I can't train people to show up on time and have a good attitude. So haven't figured that one out yet.
So you have an interview each and every week for people that are looking to apply. They just go to makeyourdogepic.com. They click on the Now Hiring button. So what kind of skill sets are you looking for? Are you looking for, people that have experience training any kind of animal at all, or are you totally blank slate? What are you looking for?
So you don't have to have any experience. So zero experience. And we're just looking for people who are coachable and show up on time and have work ethic. And that's it. Just as long as you're coachable, we can work with you, and we'll push you up the ladder as fast as possible. And you can make eventually six figures training dogs. So it's awesome.
So when somebody applies, they show up for the interview. You get a chance to talk to them. If somebody is a good fit, if you like them and you think, wow, this person is a sharp person, what's the next step?
The next step is the shadow. So you're going to come to the facility. You're going to see the dog, see the other employees, see me, and we're going to work with you. We're going to basically get your hands on with some dogs, some training, and have you let dogs out, go through kind of what it would look like in the day of the life of a dog trainer and Make Your Dog Epic. And if it's a win-win, we will hire you.
And do you, when in the shadow process, should somebody plan on packing a lunch? Should they be there all day? Should they be there part of the day? And then, and what should they wear if they come out to the shadow?
No, the shadow days, it's about 30 to 45 minutes, and then you can stay longer if you want, but that's really the time it takes. And you can wear anything you want that you don't mind dogs getting dirty. So I typically just jeans and t-shirt, but you can wear whatever you want.
And then when they're shadowing, they're going to observe you training dogs or observe you doing sales or observe you working in an office environment, or what will they watch you do?
Yeah, so we're getting them hands on, and so they're going to be working with some dogs, and they're going to be taking dogs out, working with dogs, and they'll see how we train, and they'll meet the staff.
Okay. Now, on a weekly basis, if somebody does get hired to work at MakeYourDogEpic.com, what are the kinds of positions that you're hiring for in terms of Tulsa dog trainers? Are you looking for kennel techs, dog trainers, salespeople? What are all the positions that you're looking for?
Yeah, so right now we're looking for boarding school trainers, so people who will train dogs at the facility. And then after that, you can move up to private lesson trainers. So that's where you're training humans and dogs. It's like 50% human training, 50% dog training. And then after that, we have sales, then management. And then if you want, you can be a managing partner at one of the locations.
And if somebody's never trained dogs, how long does it take to kind of onboard someone where they can start earning a paycheck? I mean, is it like a 3-week training process, or can they start, like, if you think they're a good fit, can they start making money day one? Or
yeah, so you start making money day one. So it's paid training. So we're training you, and then you're training dogs, and you're learning while getting paid. And then to be to where you don't have to have somebody over you watching you the whole time typically takes it really depends on the person. So it can take a month or it can take 4 months. It just depends on if you're coachable. So if you're coachable, we can move you through really fast when we train you to train dogs fast. Yeah.
And you trained you trained a great team in Nashville, built a great team there. Of the common denominators or the skill sets that you found in the top employees, what were those top skill sets when you say, looking back at it and you go, wow, this is what made a really good dog trainer. Wow, this guy was a great hire. What makes someone a good fit?
Just literally just being coachable and showing up on time. That's it. So if you have high energy and you're coachable and you show up on time, that's really all we need.
And then during the week, from time to time, you guys participate in events. You got the Tulsa Oilers. I'll pull it up on the screen so people can see it. You got the Tulsa Oilers, where the dog, your dog, serves as the Tulsa Bat Dog there. The Tulsa Drillers Bat Dog is what you can look for on YouTube to find it. And the dog picks up the bat after each and every player hits. Basically, what people hit the ball, they throw their bat down, and then for a couple innings, you guys pick up the bat with the dog.
Yep, we're picking up the bat, we're bringing it back, and then in between innings, we're up at the top, meeting people, letting Achilles play with people, showing tricks, letting kids pet them. It's a great event, and we love doing it.
And what about you do other events though? You do the Tulsa Oilers hockey team as well as the Tulsa Oilers football team. Is that right?
Yeah. So we do a ton of events. So we do car shows, boat shows, the Tulsa Oilers hockey team, the Tulsa Oilers football team, Tulsa Drillers. We did the Savannah Bananas baseball game. We do a ton of events. We did Rooster Days, and we will not stop doing events. We love doing them, and we show off. Basically, what we do is we show off some of our dogs, and then we let people play with our dogs, and we talk to them about how we can get their dogs trained as well.
Should all the people that are applying plan on maybe participating in those events from time to time, or is that maybe a different position, or is that something that everybody who's applying should look forward to doing?
It's one of those where some people just want to interact with dogs. So if you want a job where all you have to do is interact with dogs, then boarding school trainer is the place for you. So, but if you want to move on and make more money, well, then that's when you have to start being able to train people as well. So then you have boarding school trainers. And then if you want to do the events, we just look at that as extra income. So you don't have to but it's really fun. And if you want to, you can work as many events as you would like.
Now, if people do a search here for the city of Tulsa, obviously Tulsa's got a lot of different suburbs around it. For the people out there that are thinking about applying, how far will they need to drive as it relates to their work? Are they driving just within Tulsa? Do they have to drive for the job, or not so much? Or
Yeah, so our facility's in Broken Arrow, and we don't drive anywhere outside of 30 minutes. So if somebody's 30 minutes or farther away, they have to meet us at a park that is in between. So, like, for example, if someone's in Skytook, well, we'll meet them at a park in Owasso because it's on the way. Or if they're in Claremore, we'll meet them at a park in Catoosa or Owasso, whichever one they want. And we just meet people in the middle, but we're never going farther than 30 minutes because we're always booked out. And so it doesn't make sense for us to drive 3 hours to go to someone's house.
now, the final question I have here for you is Make Your Dog Epic. And in my opinion, it's the hottest offer for customers, but maybe somebody's hearing about this brand for the first time. And there's a lot of great dog trainers in Tulsa. So if somebody's doing a search for Owasso dog training, they find the brand, they're comparing between you and other great brands. They actually fill out the form. Tell us about the services that you guys provide at Make Your Dog Epic, Tulsa dog training that sets the brand apart from other dog trainers.
Yeah, so the big things that set us apart is, one, we charge per based on results, not based on number of lessons or length of time. So at that first lesson, that's just 50 cents, where we work with the dog in front of them and we tell them what it'll take to get their dog to their goals. We're not done training until we're at their goals. And then we also will beat any competitor's price. We offer a money back guarantee. No matter what you do, private lessons or boarding school, you get group class included, and you get lifetime phone support. That way we can be there for the rest of the dog's life.
Just recap. So you'll beat anybody's price.
Yep.
So nope, you'll do that. The highest rated, most reviewed. That's incredible. What do people get the most excited about? I mean, I know when people schedule with you, they also have a chance to win a trip to Hawaii. What's the thing where when you talk to people, because you're talking to wonderful people every single day, is there a single benefit that you provide that people get most excited about, or is it just the whole the totality of the offering, or what's the thing that Tulsa dog training customers love the most?
It's all of it, but if there was like there's two that really stand out, but it's the fact that we'll train your dog, but we won't ruin their personality in the process. So our goal is obedience, but never at the expense of the dog's personality. And so people really like that because this is their baby. So a lot of people spend more money on their dog than they do their child, and they're sending their baby off, or they're having somebody come into their house and train their dog, and it means a lot to them, and they're worried that someone's going to crush their personality. And the second biggest one is that our packages are based on results, not length of time or amount of lessons. Because a lot of dog trainers, you sign up and you don't actually know what you're getting. They're just like, hey, we'll do a 2-week boot camp. And you're like, awesome. Well, what do I get? And they're like, well, we're going to get as far as we can. And you kind of get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. And that's kind of how they structure their plans.
You know, I know most people watching this have probably not hired a dog trainer before. I think that is so powerful that you guarantee the results as opposed to guaranteeing a length of time.
Yep.
Because hypothetically, with your model and your system, if a dog is a little more difficult to train, maybe it has some bad habits that have been developed, you're willing to spend a little more time with the dog if you need to get the results, because ultimately at the end of the day, what they're paying for is the results.
Yeah. Well, I know that there's dog trainers out there that take a dog for 6 months. It's a 6-month boot camp. But they're like, we're going to completely reshape its behaviors, and we're going to, and the dog comes back the exact same. And the dog, like, this is a real thing where I've went and trained dogs that have already been through these types of boarding schools, and they're the exact same. And the parents feel like they didn't do anything there, and they just played with their dog for 6 months while I was at camp. So that's a big thing that sets us apart. I mean, when you combine we'll beat any competitor's price.
Yeah.
With it's a money back guarantee.
Yep.
The only thing that could be stopping you is how we train. So then that's why we offer that first lesson for 50 cents. So you can see that our goal is obedience, but never at the expense of the dog's personality. And we have lifetime help. So we're going to be there for the rest of the dog's life.
I am absolutely sold. And again, folks, I would encourage you to check it out. It's makeyourdogepic.com. So whether you're looking to train your dog or whether you're looking for a dog training job, if you are looking for a dog training job, just go to makeyourdogepic.com, click on the now hiring button, and JT and the team will reach out to you. If you are looking to train your dog, go to makeyourdogepic.com. It's makeyourdogepic.com. And folks, we'll be rejoining each and every week. Also throughout the week, if you don't know, folks, JT does YouTube updates there. So you can go on YouTube, you can follow the man, you can follow the brand, you can see the different events he's participating in, you can see the different places where we're out training dogs. Again, it's a great place, a great resource. You can go to YouTube and follow makeyourdogepic.com there. JT Lawson, we really do appreciate your time, and we'll talk to you next week.
So my name's Janet, and I'm from Pleasant View, Utah. This is George. We heard about this epic dog training at the home show. And we've had Molly come out and train with us for the last, two months. And George has done really well. He's learning. It's a learning in progress, but he's learning. And I guess I would recommend that anyone with the dog that is out of control should call.
My name is Ashley Ballou. I'm from Ogden, Utah, and my dog is Kira, who went to the boarding training for 3 weeks. And before we had her, she was a very sweet dog, but a very challenging dog. I have scars to show it. And then after she went to her training, she came back and knows manners and knows how to behave, and we're able to take her on adventures and do fun things with her instead of feel like she can't go anywhere because she's too crazy. So.
And would you recommend us?
And I would absolutely recommend Make Your Dog Epic.
Thank you.
Do you need to have your dog professionally trained? Do you need your dog to stop barking at the neighbors? Do you want your dog to stop going potty in the house? Do you want to have an epic and well-trained dog at an affordable price? What makes the Make Your Dog Epic dog training experience unique? At Make Your Dog Epic, your first dog training lesson is just 50 cents, which is less than $1. Make Your Dog Epic is home to the highest rated, most reviewed dog training company in the area. At Make Your Dog Epic, we will beat any competitor's price for similar services. At Make Your Dog Epic, we offer a money-back guarantee. So if the training doesn't work, we never blame you or the dog. It's always our fault. At Make Your Dog Epic, we offer the fastest turnaround time in the industry. That way you can start enjoying time with your epic dog as soon as possible. At Make Your Dog Epic, when you schedule that first lesson with us, we automatically enter you in for a chance to win a dream vacation to Hawaii. Whoa! Which is a lot like Oklahoma, except the weather's different. There's beaches, palm trees. But if you'd rather go to Oklahoma, we can do that as well. How does the Make Your Dog Epic training experience work? When you fill out that form on makeyourdogepic.com, we are going to call you and schedule that first lesson for just 50 cents, which is less than $1. We are going to meet you for that first lesson. That way we can tell you what it's going to take to get your dog to your goals. Because every dog's different and everyone's goals are different. We'll either do one-on-one lessons where it's half dog training, half human training. I'll let you guess which one's harder. Or we're going to do boarding school, where you send your dog with us and we take care of all the homework for you. No matter what you do, we're going to make sure everything transfers to you. Because it's pretty pointless if we get your dog to listen to us, but no one else in your family. Disclaimer, currently we do not offer a service that will get your in-laws to listen to you. You will receive unlimited ongoing group class for the remainder of your dog's epic life. That's because we want to be there for you and your dog forever. We never want you to have to use another trainer after training with us. Our goal is to teach obedience, but never at the expense of the dog's personality, because if we get your dog to listen, but we have to crush its spirit in the process, what's the point? Our motto is it's the same dog, but now it's all ears. You'll now have a well-behaved dog that you can walk or jog with without it channeling its inner sled dog and pulling you down the street. You will have a dog that won't bark at the neighbors or potty in the house. You will be entered in for a contest to win a dream trip to Hawaii that we will be giving away every January. Pow wow whoa, yippee-yo, yippee-yay. Take that first step and schedule that first 50-cent lesson at makeyourdogepic.com. Makeyourdogepic.com.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Let's go now. Let's go now. Here we go now.